Dreaming and planning is unfortunately about all the city's leadership has done up to now, although the professionals on the city staff are ready with systems that could be implemented with just one nod of the city council's collective head. Consultants, regional and city planners have evolved 3 different systems which could move Dallas bodies fast and which could start from right now. They are so organized that any one or any combinations among the 3 could be adapted in stages gentle enough to keep us abreast of both technology and cash. Lots of people still live near the downtown, and planners want even more of them there. So buses will be in all 3 systems. The first plan, though, has nothing else, and it could start tomorrow by augmenting the controlled access lights on North Central Expressway and going ahead with exclusive ramps to get today's buses on and off overcrowded Central in a hurry. The money's already authorized. Planning could also begin at once for wrong-way bus-only lanes on the big freeways. Take Stemmons, for example. The bus could come on far enough out to avoid the crush, pick up a load of passengers, then from one point hurtle into town at high speed, moving against peak auto traffic. When those lanes are finally needed for cars, the bus moves over into a special lane prepared on a neighboring railroad right-of-way. It only requires 50 feet, and even operating train lines could spare that from the rights-of-way they hold. The Rock Island, for instance, parallels Stemmons all the way into downtown Dallas. Once there, the buses would operate on Main Street, where all they'd have to watch out for would be walking people. Autos and shuttle buses would use Elm and Commerce and the outer streets. And the day would presumably come when no bus-only system could handle the load. Enter Plan 2. 50 feet is also enough right-of-way for present-day high-speed, high-volume rail cars, which would then take over where the bus lanes were. Just inside the Central Business District frame, they go underground in a cross pattern, north and south on Ackerd, tunneling deep under existing sewer and utility lines, east and west on Elm, where the hardware could be planted simply by digging and filling. Smaller, more flexible personal rapid transit cars would do the shuttling, also underground. In the third plan, the smaller personal rapid transit cars take over altogether. They require less space than anything, so can operate on a grid of existing major thoroughfares or in very little room underground. They are visionary, but it's the eye that can't be closed on the future. They also avoid the worst problem of any radial system, bus or rail, and that's congestion at the trunk where the net comes together. 2 main lines of personal rapid transit would dogleg into downtown from opposite directions. 2 complementing shuttle lines would put every one downtown within 1 block of some kind of transportation, and that's maximum service, the city's aim for 1990. Housing densities in Dallas are scattered, primarily because they were fashioned more by the future of the market than by the future of the city. But a definitive and unswerving stand for rapid transit by the city officials and city fathers could start action next week. Densities, given a new economic feasibility, always regroup. Old rights-of-way, granted to railroads long ago, are beautifully located in Dallas for adaptation to rapid transit, so we're over that hurdle. For those who cling to the security blanket of the car, there are plans for transition parking garages. One will be wherever the central terminal is chosen, whether or not it is beloved and empty old Union Station. Others will follow on the Central Business District fringe, probably at Stemmons, Woodall Rogers, Thornton, and Central. The first park and ride facility, far out on North Central, near LBJ, is in the plan stage now. Central Expressway, of course, is the teeming example of how long not to wait. Envisioned in the Kessler Plan of 1911, it finally saw the light of concrete only after World War II, complete and obsolete all at the same time. Dallas didn't make the same mistake about freeways again. Whether it makes the same mistake about rapid transit remains to be seen.